welcome to both of you. Dan, let me begin. Is this the strangest deal you've ever covered?
Oh, bar none. I mean, nothing ever close to this that I've ever seen. I mean, remember, if you think about this, right now you've got hundreds of employees, U.S. employees of TikTok, maybe about 100 million users, and whether it's even going to exist or be able to be used on Monday is all in the hands of one person who isn't part of TikTok.
So, Julia, we've been running a headline on CNBC.com, and I believe Kayla just mentioned it. The rules regarding WeChat, would WeChat effectively be dead in the U.S. after Sunday?
That's the message that's being sent. Now, the message is that WeChat would be dead after Sunday, and then for TikTok, it would be a different situation. If you had already downloaded the app, you could keep using it, but you wouldn't have any access to any new updates. The deadline effectively has been moved out for TikTok to November 12th, and the question is what happens not just before Sunday, but also happens before November 12th. And Tyler, it'll be really interesting because we have to remember that TikTok has already sued to block the president's order. The question now is whether they look for any additional legal action to prevent from being shut down.
You know, and I guess that lawsuit, as you point out, I almost forgot it, is out there in the California courts. We could get a request for a restraining order, Julia, couldn't we, by the end of the day today?
Yes, we could get a request for a restraining order, and the question is then what a judge would decide whether or not there would be a stay preventing this action from happening. But then, of course, Tyler, we could also see a deal in the next couple of days, which would prevent any changes from going into effect on Sunday. So a lot of moving parts here, and it's still unclear what additional concessions the president would want to see from this deal.
So, Dan, it sounds to me like on the American side, we want to be sure that data that is available to whoever owns this is used in the right way, and that Americans' data and privacy is not in any way compromised, and that there are no national security threats. The Chinese obviously are reluctant to give up control of a company that is domiciled there and that they have built and has hundreds of millions of users around the world. At the heart of it, what is the key? The ability for Oracle and a partner to get into the source code, to understand that there are no back doors from which data can be sluiced over to Beijing, or what?
Well, I mean, the real key, this is what Kayla said on the earlier segment, is really, can President Trump save face? In other words, can there be a deal that lets him declare victory, even though he's not getting victory, which is an actual sale of TikTok? That's clearly off the table. You know, the thing about the back doors, there's never been any that have been proven to exist. The real question has been that under Chinese law, any company domiciled there, if the government requests the data, the company has to give them the data. Now, TikTok has always said its U.S. data sits in the U.S., and because it's physically here, it is not subject to those rules. That's been a question. I just want to say that the big piece of this, which I think probably frustrates ByteDance right now, Treasury on Wednesday night sent back a marked up version of their proposal, said, these are the changes we want. ByteDance basically agreed to all of those, and they're mostly technical with the source code. And now it seems that maybe that's not good enough.